Okay, so let's crack open the owner's manual for something you use every single day, your body's energy system. We're going to think of it like a high-stakes sports team, one that's always working to keep you fueled up and ready to go. Let's dive right in.
You know that feeling, right? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, your brain gets kind of fuzzy, and all you want to do is find a couch and take a nap. Well, that's your body's energy game being put to the test. It's not just about feeling sleepy, though. It's really about how well your body is managing its fuel. And that affects, well, pretty much everything, from your mood to your health long term. But the good news? Our bodies are actually brilliantly designed to handle this.
The secret to winning that daily energy game is this amazing team of all-stars that we're going to call the Sugar Squad. So what we're going to do is break down who these players are and what their game plan is for keeping your energy stable and strong all day long. First up, let's meet the starting lineup. I mean, these are the absolute key players inside your body, managing the fuel that keeps you going every single day.
Leading the whole team is AMPK, who we're calling the energy coach. You can think of AMPK as the head coach on the sidelines, always watching the field, always monitoring the game. When the team needs a jolt of energy, this is the coach that blows the whistle and calls a whole new play. It's the master regulator, the one in charge.
Next up, we've got Adiponectin, the sensitivity trainer. Now, any good team has to listen to its coach, right? Well, adiponectin's job is to make sure your cells are actually tuned in and listening to those critical signals, especially the ones from insulin. It's kind of like making sure the players' headsets are working so they can hear the coach's instructions and respond super quickly and efficiently. And then there's GLP-1, our sugar messenger. This player is the team's fastest runner, zigzagging across the field to deliver crucial messages. Its main gig? Communicating with the rest of the body to keep those blood sugar levels nice and balanced, which helps prevent those wild energy spikes and, you guessed it, those afternoon crashes. And finally, let's talk about GLUT4, the glucose gateway. Now, this isn't exactly a player, it's more like the gate to the stadium itself. When the coach makes the call, these special doors swing open on your cells, letting all that fuel, that's the glucose, rush right in and power up the team. So how does this all work together? It's actually a really simple but brilliant play. Here's the play-by-play. First, the energy coach, AMPK, sees that energy levels are low and it blows the whistle. That signal tells the glucose gateways, GLUT4, to get in position to move to the cell's surface. And boom! Once those gates are open, glucose floods in and your cells get all the fuel they need. Game on. It's pretty elegant, right? Okay, but even the best teams on the planet need a little support from the sidelines. So let's meet the support crew. These are compounds that have been studied for their potential to help our star players perform at their absolute best. And here they are. We've got epigenin, carnosine, curcumin, dihydromycetin, or DHM for short, omega-3s, and resveratrol. Just think of these guys as the assistant coaches, the trainers, and the water boys, all working behind the scenes to support the main squad. So what's their game plan exactly? Well, each member of this support crew has a really specific role in helping our star players. Let's take a look at how it all fits together. Now, what I love about this is how it just lays it all out for us. It's like looking at the playbook. You can see exactly which crew members help out each star player. The energy coach, AMPK, gets help from a whole bunch of them. Meanwhile, our messenger and our trainer get support from more targeted specialists. This shows us exactly who's talking to whom out there on the field. To make this a little more real, let's zoom in on one of these crew members. Let's talk about carnosine. If our sugar squad was a baseball team, carnosine would be that amazing utility player who can do it all. They can pitch, they can catch, and they can hit a home run. It really does a little bit of everything. So what does this star utility player actually do? Well, for starters, it helps keep the energy coach AMPK active and in the game. It also acts like the team's janitor, clearing away all this metabolic gunk. It's actually called AGAs that can literally gum up the works and slow the whole team down. On top of that, it plays defense, protecting cells from damage, and it even helps keep inflammation in check. What a team player. Okay, let's look at another example here, apigenin. This one has a very specific and honestly a very cool job. It's basically a personal bodyguard for our sugar messenger, GLP-1, and its whole job is to make sure those important messages get delivered safely. So here's the drama on the field. There's this other enzyme out there called DPP4, and it's always trying to tackle our sugar messenger GLP-1 before it can finish its run. This basically cuts down the time GLP-1 has to do its job. But in comes apigenin. It runs interference, basically keeping DPP4 busy, and that lets our messenger stay in the game way longer, delivering its crucial signals for balancing blood sugar. Pretty cool, huh?
All right, Team Huddle. Before we wrap this up, it's time for the final whistle and some really important coach's notes. This is the stuff you absolutely need to remember.
Okay, this is the most crucial point, and I'm reading this directly from our source material. While all these compounds we've talked about have been studied for their supporting roles, none of them are FDA-approved treatments for type 2 diabetes. That is so critical to understand.
And really, that leads us to the single most important takeaway of this whole thing. Before you even think about adding any new players to your team, whether that's through your diet or through supplements, you must talk to your own head coach, a qualified healthcare professional. They're the only ones who know your personal health situation and can give you the absolute best advice for you.
So, we'll just leave you with this thought. We've just spent a few minutes exploring one single incredible team that's working inside you 24/7. But you know what? It's just one of many. So what other amazing systems, what other incredible teams are playing the game of life inside of you right at this very moment, keeping you healthy and energized? It's pretty amazing to think about. Thanks for tuning in.